So today we celebrate the feast day of the Holy Name of Mary. And I thought it interesting that in the Gospel, twice do we hear how Jesus named someone. First, he says he named them apostles, the 12 that he'd chosen, those who were called, those who are now sent with his authority. And then second, it talks about Simon, whom he named Peter, giving him that name of his vocation. And we look at Mary's name, and this is an important name, because we call people by their names in order to distinguish who they are. Now, we might have to have a little bit of trouble because we say Maureen, and which Maureen are we talking about? But ultimately, we look and we say that it's a way of distinguishing who a person is, this holy name. And when we call upon their name, we're invoking the person. I was thinking about this morning, that how when I was at camp as a camper years and years and years ago, of course, that we had some Canadians who had come down to be part of the camp as well, and I learned from them some not so good words in French. And as I found out later, the French are very good at blaspheming in order to swear. That they speak about the Holy Tabernacle, the sacred blue, which is a reference to Mary. And all this are their exclamations and their swears and the like. And we're called, rather, to hold holy the names of the people who are holy. I would never, ever think about, saying, when I'm angry and I need to get some pent-up energy out, I would never think of saying, Stuart Robertson. That's not what we say, right? That we rather need to look to say, okay, why do we use God's name in an appropriate way? Even, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, sometimes we hear it say, and it's not even a prayer at that moment. So we look and we say, okay, what is special about this holy name of Mary, that when we call on Mary, she comes? And Mary has such power and authority in the world. I think about having listened to some of the exorcists out there, they say that, there's a difference between when Satan drives out a demon and when Mary drives out a demon, or not when Satan, sorry, when Saint Michael drives out a demon, when Mary drives out a demon. When they call on Saint Michael, he drives out the demon by his power, the power of God that has been given to him. When they call on Mary, the demon leaves because they can't stand the presence of Mary. Mary doesn't have to do anything except show up. Her very presence, her humility, her love, and the grace that God has given to her has power to drive away evil. And when we call upon the holy name of Mary, we're invoking her. We're saying, Mama, come, be with me. And when she comes, her very presence drives away evil, makes it so that the demons can't stand to be there. And so let us turn to Mary this day, she who has been named by Almighty God to be mother of Jesus, mother of the church, mother of you and me, and ask her to be with us today and every day, drawing us closer to Jesus and protecting us from all evil, especially spiritual evil.